And I'm back with another part. This is going to be the fourth recording session, and what that means is that it's going to be the second part that I'm gonna be recording here. So last time we, or rather, I beat the thief, beat the divine beast, and now I will go forward onto the rickety bridge for our next mission, our next goal, our next jail. So now, like great bridge, I have come for your bitches. I've come for your cum. Let me get that. Lost Asherfor, more like found Asherfor. Ha! Anything in here except a fucking pyreflies. Pyreflies? Or like... I need to stop. Why is there nothing in here? Just a bunch of tents with nothing in them. Thanks. Very cozy, but I'm trying to get something different, you know. I'm trying to get something of worth. What is this? Ember of Mesmer. This Mesmer guy, he truly is all over the place. Oh, it's gotta be a material. It's a material, of course it is. Why did I even bother? Come on, let me get roasted deer. Oh, that's a poor place for you to be. No! Look at these bozos. Fucking die, scum. They can't stop me. I'm the assassin. I come here. I come like this. Oh. 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 Can you not? What the fuck? This is madness. This is madness. This is outrageous. Okay, well, I guess I'm just not fighting you guys. You guys aren't playing fair. Mwah. Fog Rift Catacombs. Alright, new catacomb. Who this? Are you gonna have any new rooms for us to enjoy? Game? More decks. Because that is sex. Send that up. You wanna know why? Because I'm curious. Okay, send that back down. Anyways, we move. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh. Definitely a new room. What about this? Does this have any traps that I need to look out for? What the fuck is this nonsense? What the fuck? That's crazy. Now hold on a second. What did these fools do? Enemy ahead. Be wary of behind. What do you mean be wary of behind? Isn't there this dude right here? Didn't I already get him? No? Or is there gonna be someone dropping down from there? Oh. Okay, so that's the... Well, I can see you, that's for certain. Red lightning pod. Well, that's neat. That's... no horse ahead. There sure aren't. What? That's gonna be a heal from me, dog. Huh? Something incredible ahead. Oh, okay, you wanted to point in that direction. Be wary of crowd. I've got the ultimate technique. What about... What crowd? Of course. I fucking knew. I knew it. Some bastard would be over there. Of course, it's always the case. Yep. Die! Yup. Total domination. This is what it's all about. Oh. Andres. No hidden path ahead. Okay, well, thanks. Therefore, all the more praise. Praise the message. No. You don't get to, you don't get praise for an obvious answer. So I guess that's a place for another knight to carry people through the game. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he's shit. Maybe Andreas is fucking garbage. Where the fuck am I going? They say it was the correct way to go, but I didn't see anything else. Where the fuck am I going? No horse ahead. What the fuck do you mean no horse ahead? What is that even supposed to mean? Fucking out here trying to ruin my vibes. Huh? Who the fuck do you think you are? Don't try me. That's a cool spin. Die. Never seen a white guy jump that high, huh? Ah! Okay, so, like... No horse... Who the fuck is it that's... What about over here? Is there any horse over here? We should make a horse imp. That way we can gain more horsepower. What the fuck is this room? Immediately you start casting spells. Oh my god, that shit bounces around. That has got to be the most annoying spell that I've ever seen. Okay, well, I guess I just have to kinda. Are they all? I think they're all. Right, that's like the natural conclusion, but it's just it was all like pitch black that I didn't even realize. Oh yeah, it's all. Yikes! Yikes! What the fuck? This dungeon is like taking me for a loop. You know, certainly this dungeon is actually like pretty neat. I like this dungeon. This is a good catacomb. Even though all I will get for my troubles will be ashes, which are worthless. Or rather, they are pretty good. But also pretty boring. Like, that's the thing, like, right, I'm gonna do some more magic slander right here. But, like, that's the thing, right? Magic is easy mode, right? But at least it's engaging. At least there are, like, a lot of points where it's, like, choosing the correct cheese, as we would say, is engaging in some way. With spirits, there is no engagement. Spirits are even lower rank than magic. If you use magic and you are fine with that, then I am fine with you. However, spirits is heresy. That is all. Europe, a treasure chest for me. Asher for blink bolt. What? Huh? Oh my god! Please let me tell me that's so cool. Tell me it's cool. Oh no. Oh no! What is this? Is there even any reason? Okay, I think there is a reason to stay up here. That's looking so far like a reason, right? Right? Like this is looking like a reason. Also, this isn't how physics work. But you already knew that. Lightning ram. This might be the time that I actually find something that's just slightly cooler. Or maybe I put like the speed one on this one. Oh. Or like the speed one on this one, and then I put the lightning ram on this one, so that it has technically more damage. so then I can switch him out. Right. Oh! But that depends on what lightning, like the lightning dash actually is. Further into the depths. Alright, and there's the door. The boss. Pretty neat dungeon overall, I would say. Unless a lot of that gets reused for more dungeons, then it was pretty neat. There was some unique enemies that we're probably gonna see again, but there was also the old, you know, mechanic thing. Alright, what unholy thing? What the fuck is this? Death Knight. Holy. Okay, this dude is like... Okay, so I don't have all of my... Okay, he has the thing. Heh, get low profile. Okay, so he has a combo right there. Okay. Oh! Hello? Okay, so he just has a lifesteal grab. Okay, this guy's cool so far, right? Because the roll catch thing isn't taking like 600 years. It's more like an immediate roll catch, which is a lot more graspable. Right. I don't have personally as many issues with the boss's roll catching and all that. It's like, it's, you know, it's just gameplay. Oh! Okay, that's neat. You can jump attack the first one. Okay. Okay, this guy's pretty cool. Okay, that attack was definitely an attack. Okay, this guy just... Oh, okay, that is so fast. Okay, and that's just basically like an insta-kill for me. Okay, this dude is gonna be the rest of this like thing. But he's a Death Knight, right? Maybe I should be using my golden these guys right here, mayhaps, or I need to parry him to death. That is certainly one of the things that I can do. Okay, you can't backstab him. That's neat. Invincibility frames. Okay, that's a little silly. Okay. Get behind the pillars. What? 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 What the fuck? Okay. Okay, well... Okay, so that's just gonna be a... I'm gonna consider that basically an insta-kill, because I was mashing pretty hard there, but okay. I'm probably gonna want to use this one. What? Oh right, I was in the mood right there. Hold on. Death Knight. Hold on a second. I'm trying to there we go. Okay, so you can't be fucking stun locked. Wait a minute. Do not say this Death Knight has that fucking garbage that Malenia has. I beg of you. If I figure out that this dude has fucking Malenia's bullshit, I really hope not. What? Okay, so that's just like spawns lightning places that I'm not even sure where. Okay, so that's like But then again, you also have to be close to him. Rather, you can't really be close to him because that's probably still an attack, right? Close range. The reason I'm saying that maybe he has like Melania's bullshit is because like I was doing a lot of jump attacks previously, and it just did not have like the same like rate of doing things like this, right? All right, get this, boom. I don't even know what I was doing there. Okay, so you kind of have to go closer to him. Oh. Okay, that might be better as a response. Got him, bitch. Got him, bitch! How's it feel, huh? How does it feel to get dominated? Die! And that is how it's done. Now, if he has the same bullshit as Melania, then that's bullshit. Okay, that's the +3. Nice. But if not, I like this fight. I'm not really too sure about the insta-kill, you know, that he throws out. But it's easy to dodge, like somewhat. Like after you kind of understand what it is, and it's like intuitive as well. So already there, that's already a better boss than Melania. So there we go. That's nice. I like him. That was a good fight. I'm gonna assume that this area is like a closed off area. And that we can't do much more, so I'm gonna assume that I have to go back here. Blick Bolt. I mean, it's like a cool thing, you know. But like, what is the point of this? Okay, you can kinda just go around things, but let's try it out just because it's cool. You are bad and I'm good. Do you understand me? Fool. Crispy. Die, 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 die. Yup. I go straight for the stomach. Straight for the uterus. This is looking mighty unmagic-like, my friends. Burning things on pyres on sticks. Seems a little unmagic-like. Seems a little crusading-like, if you ask me. And magic is a bit heretic. Cool. What's going on up here? Any parties? Anyone wanna crump with me? Anyone trying to crinkle with me? No? Okay. Milady. Holy nonsense, what is this? Light greatsword, what the fuck are you talking about? Apparently a dex weapon. What the fuck is this nonsense? Ooh, 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 and it goes straight into the ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, I might. Ooh, I might. Ooh. Ooh, but also maybe not. It's like it's a little bit heavy, you know. My twink build only works so great because it's a light build. And because I got the dodge. I got the dodges of the ages. But then again, maybe going back to medium build isn't gonna be like the end of the world. Right? Because then I can put other fucking talisman on and then fucking Great Jar Arsenal and Erdtree's favorites +2. Maybe then I can put something else on. That would be so cool. My dude. Or my lady. Die. What is the point of what is the point? I'm sorry, but I'm not seeing the point of Blink Bolt. I thought it would go through enemies, but apparently not. You know what am I even supposed to like have thought? You know, I think Blink Bolt is garbage and trash. Why did I even think for a moment that anything could possibly replace the greatest Ash of War of all time? I don't know. I have no clue. Sometimes it's just like you get a little tired of you know, having the best Ash of War on you, and then sometimes you just kind of have to realize that maybe not always, or rather that maybe sometimes you would like to change things up, but you know, it's too good. Castle Cross message. I abandoned here the flesh of my body. Just taking off the flesh, like just stripping away the skin. Alright, what is this? Hold on a second, I'm taking this on so I can block. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, well, that was a bit of a failure. 10 arrows?! What the fuck is this, Legend of Zelda? What the fuck is this? This isn't what I wanted. This isn't where I want to go. Go away, rat. Die, bird. Fuck. Hello there, little critter. Die! Turtles, die. Blink Bolt. Blink Bolt. Blink Bolt. Blink Bolt. Blink Bolt. I don't know, dude. Like, Blink Bolt seems a little trash, not gonna lie. Drawstring Magic Grease. I saw the thing on the left, right? Don't worry about it. I'm just checking! Okay, so just nothing here as well. Not resin. Then what is it? Ha ha! I reused that joke. Why is it like my run animation is like I'm on heavy load? What is that? Why? Why is that? Can anyone answer me? Hello? Anybody there? Anyone interested in rescuing the great kite? Oh, this is like the actual way forward. Open that then. What the fuck? I would like it to be open so I can get the thing that I actually wanted. Okay, well. Anyways, give me that. Bolt. How about you, bolt yourself to the ground? Give me that item. What the fuck are these rewards? Glint Slab Firefly. What the fuck is this? What can I even use that for? Drawstring and fucking Royal Magic Grease. I guess. Thanks. I guess. What about over here? Do I have anything that I can do here? Or anybody interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Hyde? Alright, what is this nonsense up here? You can't harm me, Jack. Oh. It seems we're both at a stalemate. Unfortunately for you, I have the low ground. Ha! Dummies. Mesmer Soldier Spear. Okay, so these guys are Mesmer Soldiers. That's neat to know. I want the booty. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. What the fuck, dude? There we go. Thank you. Thank you for the health. What a bunch of kind gentlemen. Just handing over their rumps to me. Just presenting themselves. Nothing's more important than booty. What is this? Sick. Let me out! What are you doing in the DLC? I'm tired of looking at you nobles. Oh my god. Oh my god, is the fuck. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god, don't tell me it's this guy. This fucking bozo. Somber Smithing Stone 6, the most common one. Yes, indeed. I don't know if it's actually the most common one. It's just the one I remember picking up the most. I guess the Somber Smithing Stone 1 is like the most common, but like that one makes sense to be common. But Somber Smithing Stone 6 specifically? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about a lot of things. Knowledge is experience. And we can only experience so many things, right? Right, guys? What the fuck are you doing here? Another carrion knight I see. Death it is. And then I have this, right? Okay, and apparently he can just do that. Why is he, like, running faster towards me? Don't care. Why is he so fast? You know what? That was perfect. Anyways, get dogged on. Okay, so I guess they fixed the Trolls Knight problem by just making a better a version with the actual like phalanx. Tremendous phalanx. I see. You could have just changed the actual Trolls Knight sword. Sure, shut up. Give me this. Rilana, okay. Rinala or Rilana and Rinala and Rilana. Please. Cool magical place you got here. Very very roomy. Very blue double die. Shut up. Oh! What are you doing up there? What are you scheming? I want to meet you. I want to shake your hand. Come on. Come down. I just want to shake your hand. Yes. Yes. I just want to shake your hand. Yes. Yes. Come on. Let's shake hands. Got him. Told you, it was the best Asher 4. It was the best means of action right there. If I had done any other move, I would have been gone. Come on now. You know this. What the fuck? More items. What? Where am I supposed to go? Shut up, me. Shut up my stuff. Although you are pretty handsome. Oh gee, thanks. Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh no, the honor's mine. Hachi Willicus. I need that. I'm like a heat-seeking missile. I see item, I pick it up. Glintblade Trio. Now that's heat. That's just busted. That's just a new busted spell. Why would they make 3 of them? Wolf Crest Shield. Why is the Wolf Knight... Why is Artorias' shield in here? Excels at fending off sorceries. What is that? That magic resistance doesn't look all that great. I'm not gonna lie. The wolf is the beast of the Carrion Royal Covenant, a symbol of the moon's pride that none can forget, no matter what remote lands they may arrive in. Now that one, as mythology, actually kinda works. I kinda see it. You wouldn't put wolves on the side of oh, this is something mages use to represent themselves. But it kinda makes sense. Especially if your mages are based on the moon. Oh yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Fucking knew it. You guys aren't ready for it. You guys aren't ready for me. You guys literally aren't ready for me. Dummies. Dummies. What is this dude down there doing? What the fuck? You've been abandoned. What is that dog? He's looking mighty box-like. There you go. Oh. Oh. Fucking dogs. Just insane. Just outrageous. Give me that. But I kind of like them actually, like from a game design perspective, especially in like tandem with you know, the other thing. It's just that it isn't really the easiest option because they have that one attack they like to spam the most, which has a secondary hit. But then you gotta remember that, I guess, which I didn't because I am on brain rot right now. Massive brain rot. What is this? That's more land. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? I'm gonna take this before I deal with you. Imbued sword key, more of them, thanks. Oh, someone's trying to cheese him. I see how it is. But nay, I do not need to cheese. For I am just simply built different. Simply built different. That's all I need to say. And that's when you do the point down. Yup. Oh, that's a boss. What bullshit lies behind that door? Let's find out after I go over here. Whoa. Yoink. This is looking... No. There's more shit over here. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I know the boss is like right there, but like, please, please. Let me explore. At least I can always cut it down, you know, like I cut this bird down. The video, that is. I can cut that bird down. The video, that is. And now I'll cut the boss down, like I did the video. Like I cut this bird down. So it'll be like how, like I did that bird. The video, that is. So I'll cut the boss down like that. Like I did that bird. Like I did the video. Like I did that bird. So I'll cut the boss down like that. Like I did that bird. On the video. Like the video. I'll cut the video down like that on the boss. Like I did the boss. Like I did like I did the bird. On the video. And now I'll cut the boss down. Like I did that bird. Like I cut that bird down. Like on the video. I cut down the video, like I cut down the boss. Like I cut this bird down. I cut down the bird, like I cut down the video on the boss. If only I had a giant butthole. Alright, time for boss. Body. What is this? Needle Knight letter. No. So I'll cut the boss down like I did the video. Whip, 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 whip. What's over there? Oh. Is this a route down there? Right, I have this entire area probably. I need some more of those Erdtree skirts.
Oh,
How about you?
You the Tarnished. Lady Leda spoke of you. Another Tarnished. Guided here by Mikola the Kind. My name is Teolia. I too am Tarnished. And here on kindly Mikola account. So, well, here's to new beginnings, I suppose. I'm sorry. But, well, I'm not much good at anything is all.
Then what are you good at?
As a kitten and thick as two planks. I've always been this way, since the very day I was born.
Twink.
I'm afraid the only thing I'm proficient in is poison. Just give me the word if you need any more poison.
Sure thing, dude. Yeah. Sure thing, man. Like, we can't fault game design just because, like it has, you know, solutions to the problem of, I don't deal enough damage. I take too much damage. I don't know, like, just go out and explore. Huh? Holy, I don't think I should go over there. I think someone's nutting a little too much. Oh, okay, he classified that it's the pain.
Arms, my legs, each lies a bloody ruin.
Holy fuck. Being over dramatic much?
Bale, vile Bale. Oh, terror incarnate. There is life in me yet.
Oh, that's
I will
badass.
soon feast upon your heart. Mark my words, you too shall know fear.
That's voice acting right there. Let's fucking go, dude. Can I? Should I end your misery, or... I guess I'm gonna, like, keep him there. And then I'm gonna get an item that, like, does things. Holy bird. Can you fucking stop that? Cease thy treachery, thy foulness. You foul. You think you're so clever? I am. I'm fucking hilarious. I'm clever. I'm the smartest. I'm the best. I'm the strongest. Holy bird. Beast horn. That bird is a bird that has horns. That's neat. Oh, I guess that's why they put horns on the bear. So, like, you have more materials that can drop from them. Neat. A cave. Well, this is a good little skirmish. No horse. Dragon's pit. Oh no, is there like an underground dragon down here? Oh, there's a worm over here. Very typical. For there to be a worm. And then I do this. Just for, you know, safe measures. And then I look at it for like 10 fucking years. And then I do that. And you're dead. Bye. Bozo. I guess a lot of the magma worms will be down here then. Since it's just chilling apparently. Any more unholy beasts that I need to kill? Fort Knight. No horse ahead. What the fuck does this mean? No horse ahead. Some of these memes, man, Y'all got some cuckoo in your bum. What is this? Try jumping, therefore sit down. Tunnel ahead, so to speak. Jumping required ahead. Okay, sure. What the fuck? That's not how it works. Ancient Dragon Man. Okay, so this is just an NPC. I see this is the return of a dragon form. Perhaps. Is that a longsword? Like a light great sword. Oh, it's a long katana. What the fuck? Oh! Oh, I didn't have enough. I didn't see. Die. Dummy. You really think you could beat me? Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. Wow, that's so cool. Is that gonna be a, Oh. It just... Okay, so it doesn't scale with arcane. Okay. Let me open this. I don't want to go back. The dungeon obviously goes deeper. More dex. Sex. Anyways, we move. Where the fuck am I? Oh, this is another place forward. Alright, back to the castle again. There's an item over there, there's an item over there. Yoink. Spread crossbow. Ooh, is it like a shotgun crossbow? That's so neat. You guys got a troll problem? Why is this cave so dark? Is that a cave? No? Why? What is this Minecraft-ass world? Oh, you guys are like having a deep fried fun or something. Can you stop that? I'm trying to like bet on who's winning. I think the knight is winning, honestly. I'm putting 50 on that. 50. I'm putting 50 on that. He's got it. Go on! Go forth, my warrior. And it's a little too unclose. Is this another fucking ruined forge lava intake? Oh, the forge. Oh, that's a new enemy. That's a rock. Okay, pretty simple. Ah, I see. The gemstone. Oh. The gem on your spot. Ah. Holy! I didn't expect that. There were a lot of things I didn't expect, but one of that wasn't what I expected. Okay, dude. Ooh, yoink. There we go. How neat. Look at that. An enemy design where you can just kinda tell what you're supposed to do. That's so neat. The power of visual design. The game could use more of that. Like, look, listen here. I don't... Like, what? What are you weak to? Electric? Okay, you sure are. Well, now I know how I'm supposed to defeat you. A clean 500. Yoink. Okay, that's a lot of stones you get around here. I'm getting some horrid Dark Souls 2 flashbacks. But it's okay. I trust Elden Ring won't go that depraved. Even though it's kind of depraved in its own right. Gas stone. How does that work? What is a gas stone? How can you bear a gas and a stone? I guess, like, You can be a stone that's... Okay, now hold on a minute. This dude over here. Oh! Okay, so you can't actually... That's not how it works. Okay. Okay, big boy. Got him. Stupid. Not like those enemies. They're not particularly hard, but they're neat because you can you have to engage with them differently. As in, you have to go behind the back and then you have to do charged heavy attacks. Or just normal attacks if you're one of those bozos. That's so neat. We love that out here. We love a game that can do some different things. Die. And then I'm gonna do this. Ba-ba-ding, ba-da-boom. Give me that. That's a lot of smithing stones down here. That's a lot of smithing potential down here. There's a lot of smithing potential with closing off the mines. Give me that. That's a lot of smithing stone. These mines are pretty cool, I would say. The Forge. Harrison Ford. Forge. Orange. Okay, dude. Oh! I'm alive. What is this nonsense? But there's nothing here. So I guess this is like here just to make sure that you aren't fucking cooked. I could go over and check, but I'm not going to. I think this is a little too much. Right? Like there isn't anything over there, right? That's not looking like much. I think that would be a scam. Scammer. Alright, we gotta go back, because this is clearly the wrong way. What is this? Examine altar. How did I do that? Anvil, hammer, and ancient dragon smithing stone. So that's what I came for? Or... what? It sure is. Anvil, hammer, colossal weapon, int and faith. Wow. Smithing art spears. Treasures of the ruined forges. Tremendous hammer instantly. Cool, thanks. Well, that was neat. Die. Foul tarnished. Although you're not tarnished, so that doesn't work. I should put myself to higher standards. My insults should be better. I hate it when people use words that don't mean what they actually mean. I simply despise. I hate. Well, I don't really hate. More like a mild annoyance. What is with that crab? Why is it so angry? And there you go. I eat crab. I've lived the Dark Souls 3, okay? The crabs can't get me. I'm a veteran at killing crabs. At deleting crabs from the census. So to speak. Unsubscribing them from life. You know, I'm not usually all about that, you know. Like, you know, again with the words and all that I used. I'm also like annoyed by when words that you use don't mean what you think they do. and it isn't like slang, you know. But like the idea of words being like the idea of you know, like how people will you know, censor themselves for, you know, I guess YouTube's sake and all that, and then just as a general slang term or whatever. Like would you call them euphemisms? I think you could call them euphemisms. I think personally that it's perfectly fine to actually just, you know, use things like unsubscribe from life, de-alive, and all that stuff. It's a humorous, you know, take on saying kill and all that, right? Because it's like you're doing slang terms, right? I don't really care for the argument that something is desensitizing you to the meaning of the word by making it funny. It's a word. Like it's just a word. Like the actual concept that it encompasses. Oh, sorry. Speaking of death, horse. Words, they typically don't stop having the concept that they're talking about, just because like you know, use a different word. That's not how it works. The concept of death is still very much so like a heavy concept. I also just don't like it because it's like a lot of other killjoy arguments for a lot of different other comedies and all that. But strangely enough, I see a lot of the negativity for like the whole unalive, unsubscribe from life, and like hating that, like sort of wording from people who tend to like, you know, general edgier jokes and all that. Or who seem like against, you know, certain grains of behavior. Which, to be fair, I'm also against, but my case is more that I'm being consistent with it across the board. I'm not like picking and choosing when it is the case, just because I am not a zoomer. Where is homie going? Okay. People are way too secure, like, just strutting all over the place, like they're just dashing through everything. Or is there still no cave? Why? Why would they do this? Why would they do this to me? Okay, so no caves down here. Well, that's a little bit disappointing, but you can't pick and choose your battles. Well, I would... Well, I am gonna say that's bad anyways, because level design. Fuck you. Okay, so surely this place will have a cave, right? Yikes. Therefore, material ahead, therefore turn back. Oh, it's a material, I guess. Prawn, oh prawn. You know what, I'm too curious. I'm too curious. Could this be a dog? It has red eyes. There you go. That wasn't so bad. Oh, it's smithing stone. You know what? That was more worth it than that dude thought it was. Still no treasure chest. At least they put a smithing stone there. That's more worth it than not having one. Or rather a normal material. Because that's an upgrade. For another weapon. No cave? Unbelievable. What is this material? Fuck you. Fire ahead. Yeah, why would they do that? Why would they be such a bunch of pussies? Okay, so there's like a coffin that you can go into that just transports you places. What is that? Why? 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 Huh? Excuse you? Hold on a second. Loot? What is this? Oh! Why? Why? What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, hold on a minute. What is this? No precious item map. Likely behind. Why would they make this? What is the point of that? I don't understand. I'm gonna go over here because that is just more excitable. What is this? All the more tribe bow. Okay, sure, thanks. What is this even? Like the spread. A spread fire. I'm gonna use that. Holy! That truly is a shotgun. Anyways. Yeah, I can just jump down, right? Okay, apparently not. Mushroom seller spell bearing. What the fuck? Okay, there's the big sheep. As we all know. That's neat and all that, but oh my god, these dudes. Huh? Why do you have so much of? Why is he? What? Why is this? This dude is kind. What the fuck? He just doesn't want anything. Insane. What is with these trees? I am sensing something sus going on here. Right, like these trees, like these small trees here. They're mighty sus. You're sus. You're sus. Oh. You are most certainly not sus. Stupid. Hand over there, skirt a tree blit. Horned bairn. What the fuck is a horned bairn? Okay, these guys, they're like, they're making it certain for me to think that that something is definitely in here. There is. Like they're congregating too much in here. Give me that. Fly mold. Fuck you. Therefore, be wary of up. Ah. Alright, back to the other place. A cave! A cave, my beloved. Rivermouth Cave. That seems like it's a downwards waterfall, like you can't go up there. So I'm gonna assume that this cave is like the way forward to get to that part of wherever the fuck this is. Why is it always strong foe? That is a very good question. And that's the correct... Okay, and that's the boss area. I'm gonna assume that this is a case of needing to run through. Because I am not fighting this nonsense. I am just simply not fighting this nonsense. You're not getting me to fight this. But you are getting me to run through everything. Although I can reduce the amount of them significantly if I do this. Yup. And just like that, you're nothing. I'll get them one by one, because apparently they're stupid. Europe, and just like that. I don't know how that backstab went there, but okay. And you die. Okay, these guys aren't that strong. They're very ugly. A bunch of ugly bastards, but except I don't give a shit. Alright, this guy is gonna be the hardest one. Fuck, that was tough. Shit, man. Holy. God. Damn. Fuck, dude. Fuck. That wasn't even worth it. Alright. What asshole is gonna be betrayal ahead? What do you mean? Weak foe ahead. By the way, be wary of blood loss. Okay. Oh. It's a big one. Oh my god! Weak foe ahead! Again, what is this camera? Get that pussy boy. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. You know what? Yeah, he was a bit weak, wasn't he? Chief Bloodfiend. What a chief. Mega Chungus. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, they're like big Chungus. They're actually built like big Chungus. Oh my god, why? Oh. Oh no 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 no. They're built like big Chungus. They're built like big Chungus. They're built like big chunk. They're built like big Chungus. They're built like big chunks. What the fuck did he even give me? I can't tell. Because I was too focused on the fact that he was built like big chunkus. Back to these. You never know when the game is gonna spam some Scarlet Rot. Some Scarlucci. Maybe it won't spam it. Like, we've had plenty. Right? There's a secret hideaway. Guys. Guys, there's a secret hideaway. Holy fuck, balls. Oh, these guys are mad. Oh. Ah, I see. They were like, trying to... Two-headed turtle salesman. What? Greatly raises stamina rates. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so I guess this is just... These areas done for, I guess. I'll go wax. I'll go wax Lieutenant. Time for me to go wax that. After I put my runes to use. Yerp, that's right. More attack power. Now I should be able to fucking wax her ass. So I'll cut the boss down like I did the video. Is that the correct path? Terminus? What about over here? Right, we want to get over there, but we can't. So I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna need to go back over here. Yeah. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna leave after seeing that. I'm like, okay. Okay, dude. Like, that boss is just... It's too extreme. Right, so here's a new area. I presume. Huh? Is that like a oh, there's just a dragon down there. What is this? Where have I gone? It's very ominous. The sunset ominous. What is this? A message by an NPC. Baal, O terror incarnate, again I stand for ye. It's this dude. Baal. Is that gonna be the dragon or like... Is it Dragon Bale? Let's find out. Dead end ahead. Why is it always dark? Strong forward, therefore try up. How strong is he? He can't possibly be that strong. Jagged Peak Drake. I'm thinking normal. I'm thinking easy. I don't know, dude. I think I'm good. Okay, wait. Why did that do so much damage? What is this nonsense? That shit ain't getting me. It's cool lightning though, but it's not getting me. Stop that, fool. Anyways, we move. Well, this is a neat little area you've got here, game. But, where's the things? This seems a little whack, if I do say so myself. Holy, what is going on down there? Those are some massive fingies. Fingers. A very normal thing in Elden Ring. Represents some things. Fingers in my ass. Fingers in my ass. Where am I? What the fuck? Skeletons? Why did that miss? Nope. Invincibility frames, dumbass. Stupid. I'm just simply better. Greater potentate cookbook. I mean, I'm probably guessing that's like, whatever. It's like a pot. It's a pot, okay? It don't mean nothing. Not here, right? Get fucked on, everyone. Or are you guys like? Why is the? Do you just respawn, right? And that. Visions of Tranquility. What are you guys doing? What are you bums doing? Silly. That's silly. When is there a map? Where's the map at? My homies. Why are there just dragons here? Just jagged peak dragons, okay. I guess they're fighting each other or something? Whoever defeats each other first, I shall gain the spoils. Well, it's cool and all that you guys like are fighting each other, but... So that one isn't the boss, that one is. Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? Let's not have him fucking cook me. That would be a shame. Come on! Attack each other! Yeah! No, you fuck! You can't! Hold on. Hold on. 3 hits. Yoink. Alright, now he's gonna make everything a little bit harder. Whoa! Johnny, please! Live this! No, Johnny! Johnny, you're so low on health, please! Please, Johnny, live! For my sake. Help! Whoa! Johnny, please! Please save me. Johnny's got this. He has 1 HP and he's on a dream. Go on, Johnny. Get his ass. Yeah. Yeah. Johnny. I'll save you. Fuck. Where is he? Where did Johnny go? Where is Johnny? Johnny? And you're cooked. Cooked, done for. Dragon stew. Huh? What is it?
What a sight. A warrior true, if ever one there was. A fellow Drake warrior.
Oh.
Egon. Piteous Egon. Do you not remember? Conjure your past. How once you were. When fear was yet foreign to ye.
Yeah, same dude.
Drake warrior. Dear friend, grant me this one wish. Take this finger, my finger. Scale the jagged peak. Face Bale the dread. And when you do,
Kill him.
summon me. Summon my soul. My limbs are limbs no more. My heart is twice over filled with fear. But a Drake warrior I remain.
Oh, that's cool and all, but
My soul yet lies on the mountain.
Egon's curled finger.
Proud Drake warrior, I beg of you, scale the jagged. Summon me.
Summon your soul.
Proud scale. Summon me.
I can't do that. That's for pussies. This is a very cool mountainous area, you know. But, it's very chill here. But, I think I'm gonna go over here. What happened to Nathan? That was his name, right? I guess, since on the map we do have that, so I guess maybe we will find a map for this place soon enough. Okay, so this dude specifically would like to be summoned. I mean, I guess I'll do it for the lore. I see both dragons have just been evaporated. But that's fine. There's still the last dragon. And I will take its head. Mark my words, Igor. Egon. Whatever the fuck you were named. I shall slay the dragon. Easily, swiftly, deftly. This is a neat build up to a specific dragon. So I hope it isn't just a stale old ass wyvern dragon. Scatter tree fragment. Yeah, let's go. That's exactly what I wanted. My beloved. I want to go home and then edge myself. Therefore, be wary of lake. Try holy. Bravery required ahead. You guys are a bunch of larpers. It's just a dragon. Oh, it's gonna be one of these dragons. Cinesax. God fucking damn it. You know what? Let's not fight him. Oh. My goodness. Can we have a timeout? I think the lake is a little bit... I think maybe we need to, like... You can can't just walk. You can't just walk into that. Nah. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Do you not know who I am? I am the Dragon Slayer. I do not give a shit. What the fuck? Holy Giga Lightning. You need to relax, dog. Relax, Popper. Look at what you did to the ground. This is unforgivable. Nope. 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 Oh, fuck. Oh! Okay, so this enemy is just two-shotting me. That's nice. But I don't think this is the dragon I need to kill. So, like, maybe I'll just, you know, skip it. Is what I would say if I was a coward. This ain't nothing to me, man. This shit ain't nothing. Nothing but a paradox. Paradox. I don't give a fuck about no water. 2 shots? Don't care. Oh my god. Actually, okay, maybe I should care. Why do you 2-shot? I think I'm just gonna, you know, walk around him. I don't know. I think I'm walking around. I think I'm good on dealing with these bozo dragons. Yeah. 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 I think this is the correct path. Sorry, not dealing with that. Oh my goodness, dragons. 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 Become invincible. Oh, hello! Where am I? Where am I going? Map, oh map. No! The map is just unfindable. I can't take this no more. I can't take this shit no more. Oh. That's a lot of dragons. This build-up is pretty insane right now. First off, precious item. What do you mean? Where? Oh, there's an item over there. Pray tell, where is it? Something incredible ahead. Oh. Really? You guys wouldn't lie to me. I know you guys wouldn't lie to me. Oh. Oh, thanks. Man, people are so helpful. They would never let you astray. They would never leave you astray. Ashtray. Like what I'm gonna make this dragon into. And so the hero journeys forthright. Oh, yoink. I have nothing to lose. I have nothing to be afraid of. Alright. Watch this. I'm gonna kill this dragon. Ooh, a grace, you say? This is a pretty big build-up for a dragon. You know, I'm gonna... I think this dragon might be too much for me right now. Oh no, it's gonna be a unique dragon, isn't it? No, 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 no. This is for later. This is for later, okay? Okay? This is for later. I think I am good on that. Okay, so... where are we supposed to be going? That isn't to our death. like at the spot of a dragon. I think these places will be... Wait a fucking minute. What do you mean? What do you mean? What is the meaning of this? Okay, I think this is still a new road. It might be... It isn't. Why? Why? Where is the map? Hold on a second. I can see it. I can smell it. Where the fuck is this? What do you fucking mean? Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. I guess I'm going through the, like, downstream river, whatever thing. That'll work. Yeah, this place seems nice. I'm gonna fight the bimble bomb over there. I see healing up. Oh! Okay, new spells. Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm gonna take you down, bitch boy. God, you ain't nothing to me, man. You're fucking ropes. You gonna stop me? I'm gonna stop you after this. Oh. Ah! Oh. Oh. Okay. Got him. Cool. Got him. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Alright, get one of these. Alright, get that wall stop on both. This ain't nothing to me, man. It's kind of boring. I mean, it's not super engaging. Right. That's the most important part of this, I would say. It's just not very engaging. Also very weird timing on that by firelight. Like, that's very kind of the game. Whoop! That's gonna be a gun for me. Eh, food ya. Okay, well, that's still okay. I'm gonna keep this so my points. Really bad. Let's start this. This is very high octane. Very high octane. Anyways, die. Oh wait, was I? Wait, was I fighting with this? Oh, Viridian hidden tier. Furnace Visage. Right, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Eliminates all stamina consumption. Oh, that's sick. What is this bozo saying to me? Man's got a fucking giant pot on him. I don't even know what he's doing with that. So let's see here. What's over in this tunnel? I haven't been here. But I will in a second. Ooh, Cerulean Coast. Now that's very nice. The blue fields. I'm feeling blue. Dabu dee, dabu die. Where am I? What is up here? Yoink. Grave ghost word. Thanks. Yeah, bum. I mean, it's very pretty and all, but like... Oh, for fuck's sake. The dagger is just too long. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That hit way harder than I expected it to. Where am I going? That's a very good question. This is all very quiet. Too quiet, in fact. I mean, it's a nice little place we got here, but any cavers? Oh, you can summon here, so there's gonna be something here. What the fuck? Huh? Oh my god, it's another one. Another fucking ghost flame dragon. Okay, well that reduces the charm of the first one. Yeah, that's what that does. Wow, this is very pretty. Pretty. What is that bozo doing over there? I'm not going over there. He has nothing for me. I do not care. For he is scum. Deep purple lily. Deep purple. Where am I? A map. Finally. I shall no longer be stuck with one singular map. Southern Shore. What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? That's fucked up. That's a little bit too much map for my taste. What's over here? Oh, oops, sorry. Sorry. Oh. What the fuck is wrong with them? That's a nice coastline. God, hands. No, I do not wish to catch these hands. So I'm gonna go over here. Even though I've got a nice perfume for those hands. Because apparently hands can just smell. You know. Oh. There you go. I can see these guys have just become natural enemies of the state that is me. Who is me, I should say. Sorry. 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 What's over here? Yoink. St. Trina's Discipline Cookbook. St. Trina. St. Trina. That's a big mountain goat. But he's not my goat. What if they included a different ram Ashafall? So instead of electricity, it was like fire or magic or holy. What is happening down here? No, I don't think so. No, I think not. I think I may or may not disagree with that. That just seems like too much work for me. You know, personally, me and my little dainty little hands. My little twink arms. Ooh, a grace and a Erdtree scum fragment. Scumulon fragment. Nectar bloom bludgeon. Erdtree fragment, thanks. Huh? What is this? No, I'm trying to read. I abandoned here my doubt and vacillation. Whatever the fuck. That's a big dragon. Oh. Yes, indeed. Oh, goddammit, I should have checked. You know what? Yeah, my absorption has been gotten better. Not all of those, I know at least. I remember that not all of them were like 40% damage negation. You know what? I'll go over there. It's like the end of the road, right? What could possibly go wrong from me doing that? Nothing, that's what. Huh? What troll is being mad? What are you doing? What is this? What is this nonsense you're doing? You're acting on. Please respond. I am asking you kindly. Please respond. I was trying to jump there, but okay. Okay. That's it. I didn't wanna do anything with him anymore. I didn't wanna play. Hefty crafting pot. Thanks. Oh, thanks. Papa. Grave glove work. Thanks. For more of those. I know I shouldn't be expecting any more, you know, anything more useful than that. But I'm going to anyways. You can't stop me from expecting more. What is this nonsense? I'm getting fire giant vibes from this. This is bad. These are some bad vibes. I'm not really vibing with this. I would like to not face something massive here. What is this hole? Oh my goodness, it's rock slimes. Now I've seen it all. Gas stone, liquid stone. Well, liquid stone does exist. It's like magma. I've seen it all. Solid stone. What about plasma stone? Have I seen that yet? No, I have not. Tranquility, thanks. Okay, this is nice and all, but like, what about over here? What is going on? Wait a minute. Oh, we can go down from there. Okay. That settles it. I know exactly where to go. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ronaldinho Saucer. What is this wag ass road down? Surely I'm not missing much, right? Well, we are certainly going down. That is for certain. Down to the caves, to the mines. What the fuck is that? What do you mean there's a gate there? There's a lock, something's stopping me. Why? Why? What is this? Why am I being stopped? Likely you don't have the white. Ah, don't do that. Ah, dung. Sealed and obscured by Mikola. I gotta find Mikola, and then I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. That's what he'll get for his transgressions against me. I should have gone over there, right? Although I could have also gone down like the thingamajig. Whatever, I'll go to the right from the Grace Point. As in west. That's gonna be more Grave Ghost glove word. I ain't even trying to. I ain't even gonna try picking that up. That's worthless. Garbage even. Garbaggio. Now imagine they put something different in one of them. And then I'm gonna be mad. Ha! Surely not. He would never. They would never, is what I say to that. What is over here? Yep, that's the correct way. So I'm gonna go back. There's a grace here, why? Why is there a little grace here? Oh, what? That fucked with me so badly that that I think I had a stroke. And so did the game, apparently. There's a house over there. Hello there, more grave ghost glove word. Thanks. I appreciate it every time. Because that is what I wanted. Yeah. That is simply put what I wanted. Anyways, I'm gonna take this anyway. Thanks. What about over here? Where am I? Oh. So now I travel down the road once again. Back on my own. I can't sing. What do you mean? Nope. Nope. Yoda. I do not care. What are you doing? What are you doing? Die! And that's how I like to see it. A starlight shards. Why did you drop that? I don't need that bullshit. Thanks. Okay, so now that enemy, that boss in like that area is like this exciting. It is what it is. Oh, a little cave. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go out here. Why can I summon here? Alright. Who else is over here in the corners? I'm doing a sneaky takedown of the queen. Come on, my dudes. Look at him joke over here. Whatever, I'll just fucking kill. I'll kill whoever seems the most auspicious. Heh. Okay, Queen Marika. You're all getting executed. Starline sword. And this is just gonna be another ghost glove word. Why is this here? Why? Why must you make the land like this? Why must you design the land like this? Like this. Like this. What is going on over here? Whoa, my god, jump scared. Jesus. That actually got me. that did in fact get me. You know? But it is what we say it is, and that is that I got back up from it instantly, you know, because I just don't lose that like that, right? I just don't lose my composure. I can't. I will not. I am not allowed to lose my composure. Why is there a... What is this? Ah, suffering. Why? What have we done? Why? Why would you put that there? What? What? Why would they make that? Why would they do that? Level design. What is it? Ha! What is it? Oh. Must be one of those silly things that people engage with. Must not be real. I see this place would be a route into the weird finger place. Maybe this will be the place that explains the fingers. The big fingies. Needed to make sure. Needed to make sure that the level design is still wasting your time. Real cool. Love that. Finger ruins of Raya. Well, this is a place now. Wait a minute. Now wait a goddamn second. Now wait just a goddamn second. Right there, little Billy boy. Little Billy boy. Am I stupid? Am I retarded? I think I am. Apparently this was a way I could go the entire time. Whoops. Whoopsies. See, I am respectful to the big sheep. I won't hurt them. They will be safe and sound in my arms and my stomach. What? No, I would never. I am one of you. Is there a grace in here? There isn't. But there is that. Egon's cookbook. Oh, they really made this game really fucking big with the DLC. Oh. Grand Altar of the Dragon Communion. Yeah, hello. I would like to. Oh, you're an NPC, an actual dragon.
Warrior true. Picture yourself feasting upon a dragon's essence, on the throbbing heart of the oldest, vilest dragon of them all. It would be the purest form of communion, the
Mayhaps.
sating of your hunger and your consummation as a dragon whole.
Sure.
As it should be. Now, seek the jagged peak. There you will find Bale, the oldest and vilest of all dragons.
Okay, so Bale is the one that I...
Follow your desire and slay the foul beast. Devour its throbbing. I will grant you this in the name of my lord.
Placidus Axe. Oh, okay. The power possible. Ancient Dragon's Blessing. Can I turn into a dragon?
Warrior true. I remember that name well. The broken Drake warrior, driven by bottomless hunger and fiery ambition. Precisely what the Dragon Lord envisaged for men who partake in dragon communion. The mad hunger and fierceness of spirit that only flows from those young and short of sight. He rather reminds me of Bale. In fact, such thoughts are unfathomable to ones as old as we.
Yep. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Communion with Bale. What the fuck? Flame lightning. Bale's tyranny. Well, now I see the face. Oh, it's pure arcane. Oh, neat. Ghost flame breath. What is this? Use FP to increase all damage negation. Favor bestowed by the Dragon Communion Priestess in the name of the Dragon Lord +X. Consumes FP to increase all forms of damage negation, including physical. This also increases damage negation while guarding as an additional effect. Okay, so you have to return my... Alright, get that once per whatever thing. I see. Huh. A whole load of nothing, and then that's down there. But I want to go up there, over to the red flowers. I want to go to that field. Be wary of the tree and then tree. Praise the tree, but could this be a bug? I'm not certain. Maybe it's very important for the lore. More investigation is needed. Oh yeah, we're in the red forest now. Charo's hidden grave. Charo's hidden grave, or whatever we want to call him. Oh, whoa! That fucked me up. I wasn't expecting that. It's him! It's him! What is this? Oh! Oh, that is certainly a way to do it. That is certainly a way to make it worse. That is most certainly a way to make it worse. That is certainly worse. That is a very strange tibia. Alright, what are you gonna summon next? Or you're just gonna be stuck here like a bozo? A bozo nonetheless. Strongest tibia marina. Oh, hello there. Oh. Okay, well, this is gonna be a little awkward. If it wasn't because I'm so cool. Ha! Got him. I just can't be stopped. What can I say? Except fuck you. Oh, that's where the quiz is. Why is everything red? Is it because it's covered in blood? No, it's just flowers being red. Being a bunch of beans. Being a bunch of little beans. What is this? No. Like, I hope they aren't expecting me to fight that Rilana with, like, what I have. It's not that it's impossible, you know, but... I mean, it's just a little extreme. I just think that maybe, just maybe FromSoft isn't all that good at controlling their difficulty curves. Mayhaps. Just mayhaps. What the fuck is that? That is a giant rat. That is what that is. Ah, whatever. I can take it. I can take it. The camera is going out a lot. Why? Why is that? Whoa! Whoa! I mean, thank you. This is what I wanted from the camera a lot. Alright. Okay. Okay, I don't really understand why the camera is like that. Okay. Heh. Got him. I mean, this isn't so bad. Fucking giant hippo dog thing. What? Whatever, shut up. You weren't all that big of a trouble. Thank you. That was worth it. But also, that enemy was cool, but not all that effective. What are you guys trying to do? I swear, some people, man, they just. I'm just saying, some people, SMH. That thing over there, I'm gonna kill that. It can't stop me. What's it gonna do? Cry on me? Probably. Is there a grace over you? Greatbird ashes. Well, that's nice. Whoa! 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 Right. It isn't just falling down. Right. Right. That is so correct. That's so correct. You're so correct. You're so right. Okay, so now I'm being fucking bombarded from fucking outer space. That's so nice. Oh fuck. Oh fuck me. Oh fuck me. Oh fuck me. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Get down there. Oh, it's so much nicer being down here. And with that, absolute terror. That absolute terrorist. It's getting closer. It's getting a little closer. I'm getting a little tense right now. That's Oh, I think he stopped. I think homie stopped bombarding me, which is cool. Like, surely there will be a grace inside that, you know, cave. That that prison. What? He's still firing at me, dude. Rude? Much? Alright, it's another jail. And that's cool and all, but whew. I'm gonna go back here later. Let me see, what is over yonder? In these woods. Where we coagulate together. That's not the word. It is now. Deal with it, dummy. What is this? Oh, that's the waterfall thing, right? But why? Why would you do that? Thanks for wasting my time. Lovely. Spirit glaive. That probably is like some imp weapon, right? That's all the spirit things. Yup. Maybe I should just kill the big fireman. I'm gonna go kill the big fireman. You can't stop me. I am, after all, simply built different. Oh fuck, he's gonna do that thing. Okay, he's gonna do that thing. Jesus Christ! Oh my god, this dude, he seems oh, you can't target these. Why? What? Wait, is that even doing any damage? Then how the fuck? Oh, you're supposed to target him up here, maybe. Or something? What? Huh? Excuse you? Holy shit. Holy fucking moly. And how do you... I think this dude literally is stopping us. Okay, well, I am very low. Okay, so apparently maybe he'll just sit there. Stake of America. Okay, so that was there. I thought maybe, you know, I had to jump into the fire and all that. What? Like, maybe I had to jump into the fire and all that, you know, stuff, you know. And hey, don't look at me, alright? My logic is infallible. Like, it's not really all that different from you know, normal logic in these games. I think actually mine is better, if I do say so myself. Alright, because what if... Okay, so he's gonna go over here and then he's gonna spawn a bunch of these. Then we can burn the forest down. Like a bunch of... Whoa. Huh? Alright, more. Therefore, try fire. Throwing required. What do you mean? Praise the throwing. Okay, so you have to throw something. Okay. Oh, no. Why do you have to... What do you have to throw? What do you have to throw at them? Like, what could possibly be throwable? Am I really gonna throw a fucking... Sure, well... Whatever, dude. I'm gonna throw one of these. They said, try fire, so I'm gonna try fire. But also, why? What is even going on? This is very strange. This is very strange. Like, does the fire, like, override them, or anything like that, or what? Like what? I don't think that's working as intended. Oh, okay, wait, it actually is doing damage. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is it doing damage? Why is it doing damage? Why is it doing damage? What the fuck? I guess you literally have to throw stuff? Why the fuck does that work? What is this? What is this? I can't throw more. Like, I can't possibly throw more. I can't possibly throw more. What is this? I guess that's why the other dungeon is there, so we can get more somehow. Okay, so this is worthless. I see. Okay, so I can't defeat him. I quite literally cannot defeat him. Okay. That's neat, I think. Okay, I can actually technically craft more. Okay, so he still sees me, right? That's annoying. Why? But I can't make more. Okay, I guess I'm going out of range then. Whatever will work. I can go back and beat him. I can beat him. I can beat that. Look at him. He's so delightfully patient. What a delightful dad. And he noticed me. Okay, so now we gotta do this. Okay, well, that's one of them. That's gone. There we go. Now I only have those two. Okay. It's a little annoying, not gonna lie. What? Why did that do so much damage? What the fuck? Glowwort crystal tear. What is that? That's just for spirit ashes, right? Attacks of spirits. Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that? Why would you do such a thing? That's the most evil thing I've ever seen and heard. You know what? Maybe now I am finally good to do the thing. It is time. Erdtree Blessing 7. Level 160. Get rid of that. The Crimson Seed Talisman, yeah. I'll do some more runs and then I'll figure out if I need to go to medium load for another build. Because maybe this fight isn't actually designed with a light roll in mind, which would be nice. That's probably gonna be the case, right? So maybe my build is like a little bit undertuned, right? Like it's a very confident build. So maybe I need to do something about that. I've got the thing, and I've got the main sword. And then I'll cut the boss back in. Alright, time for boss. Body. What is this? Needle Knight letter. No. Relana Twin Moon Knight. Okay. Okay, so this is Relana. Okay, so that has that one. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, cool chestplate you have there. Ooh. Okay. Shit. Okay, I'm getting a little cooked right here. I don't care about the runes. Okay. Okay, there's certainly some poison there. Okay, and that certainly is also a Poisonon. That's a lot of setup. Okay. Okay, a lot of things can be low profile. A lot of things can also be dodged by her. Oh, holy... Whoa, okay, you got a Moonblade. Okay. I'm gonna assume that it's gonna be a little bit hard to poise break this. But so far, like, none of the attacks seem, like, outrageous, right? And that's gonna be a neat thing. Hopefully. Unless there's, like, a second phase, like, a super attack that's just all over the place. Let's hope not. Okay, and that shit gets sent out. Okay, fuck you. Okay, well, we can't exactly dodge with her. We have to dodge, like, away. Okay, I can't do exactly now right there. Okay, that was bad. Okay, that was bad of me. Okay, that was like a 2 times like thing dodge thing. Okay, I'm gonna log in, you know, as they say. So watch this, gamers. What the fuck? Okay, that's so fast. Okay, Jesus. I'm gonna have to find some right angles to like dodge in and jump in. Although it's a little hard when... Okay. Okay. Got him! Bozo! Okay, that's a lot of health. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay! Okay! Okay, that's very... That's new. Fuck you. Okay, of course. Okay, fuck. Like, that is very tight. I think you can dodge, like, the double hits, right? Like, completely with one dodge, but it's super tight. Now I'm wondering if I should, maybe I should lightning ram. Some of those attacks seem to be going through and all that. Okay, that was maybe not the best. Okay. Okay, so low profile stances is pretty... Okay, that hits still. Pretty... That's obscene. Also, there is certainly some Renala-like music here going on. So maybe Relana is like a twin. Fuck! Okay, what do you mean that jump didn't work? What do you fucking mean? Okay, so like you can... Oh! I'm on the dagger. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna trade if I can. Okay, fuck. Okay, so don't jump there. But what attack is it? Like, it's a lot of attacks in one. Right. Right. That's a lot of health. Jesus. Okay, maybe I should try and match my talismans to something here. Something more usable, right? Because I think some of these aren't as necessary. I don't remember if I can backstab, like I probably could, but Right now I'm just gonna see if I can get some other thing. Maybe more health? No, I don't think so. Magic resistance. Or physical resistance. Oh, that's basically like 50% of that. That's a lot, actually. Jump attacks, maybe? Maybe I should just focus on, like, the defensive aspect, right? Instead of focusing on the offensive aspect, right? Because that's just... It's a little silly to, you know, focus on the offensive aspect when you know, you can't even really... Anyways, jump attack. I simply need to get better. That is all there is to it. Okay. Get that stamina up. How did that miss? That is some bullshit, but like... bullshit that benefited me. What the fuck? I missed my range. Oh, my sword missed? Are you serious? My long ass sword? God damn it! You know what? So far, again, this fight is actually quite enjoyable. Like, I'm getting my ass handed to me, but this is enjoyable because so far I haven't really spotted any like actual bullshit. Like, outside of the fact that that hit should have hit me. So, like, the bullshit that I could think of is one that is beneficial for me, which I don't like. Like, I don't know what happened. That's just unfair. They should fix that. No clue. Oh! Okay. Like, the problem with this fight so far, like, if I had to say anything, is like, there's a lot of moves where you can do a lot of things with against them and all that. But at the same time, like, there's just so many moves, right? So it's a little hard to, like, tell which move is what. I think instead of, like, jump attack, I'm actually gonna put on the Crimson Sea Talisman. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be a hit on my part. Oh, oh. Okay. That was a pretty bad spot to heal, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that seems fair. Fair enough for me. Yeah, I think my build is pretty good actually.
Yo, did he just walk up slowly and smash?
He did.
Die. Yup, double. Okay, well, that's... I should have seen that coming. So far, this boss seems like pretty easy to, like, just... Okay, that shit has, like, the most tracking humanly possible. Okay, that shit is way faster than I think it is. Okay, well that was a trade. That was a trade. Not necessarily a good one. Holy miss. And then a trade. Okay. My reach is worse than hers. Okay, okay, I guess I'm dying. Except I'm not. Heh. Never give up. Ah. And you have a second phase, of course. I won't let you, foul fiend. Oh, that deals so much damage. Okay, that hit. Okay, I wasn't really ready for the fire, you know, thing. So, well, now I know that what the second phase is like. Neat. I think that is no. No, my gear is exactly what it needs to be. Exactly what it needs to be. Oh. What if I just, like... What? You know what? I don't think I want to parry a boss that misses most of the attacks that you could parry. I don't think I want to do that. I think that's a little silly. My gear is optimal. What the fuck even just happened? Okay. 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 You're gonna make the first move, or am I? I'm gonna make the first move. Oh, that was a bad point. Okay, so the first hit of that is like very duckable. It's very... Fuck! Okay, 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 I see how it is. Yeah, I think I need another potion. All right, back into it. Got him. Get that double heal. Yoink. Just sploosh. Okay, did that again. Okay, that hitbox comes out way faster than it actually is. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. I'm dashing. I'm dashing. What are you doing? Oh, 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 oh. Okay, well, second phase, I guess. Okay, that deals so much damage. Okay, you can't even jump that. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid. That seems like such an attack you should jump. Like, are you serious, dude? I'm just gonna dodge. Fuck you. Okay. 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 Things were getting a little weird there. Fuck. This boss is rough. This boss is very, very tough. But so far, I'm enjoying it. And you wanna know why? Because there isn't a single move that isn't unintuitive to dodge. That's why. Although if this boss has hyper armor, like that's infinite, and unstance breakable, then that's still bullshit. Okay. There's a lot of times where you're needed to panic dodge, but it also catches you in a lot of roll dodges. That's what makes this boss extremely difficult, it seems. I'm gonna assume that a lot of people have trouble with this. Or maybe it's just my build. Most possibly my build. I am after all Mr. Nice and fair. You know what? Yeah, fine. Like, how many hits is that? I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of hits to get him down. Okay. 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 If I put any more defensive things on, I can't be light load. And that's kind of the point of my build. Okay, so I need to memorize that one attack she does. Right. There's one attack she does that I need to memorize. Okay. The lack of staggers on this... I mean, this enemy just doesn't stagger in general, right? Which is something. A lot of poise. But also, I haven't really felt that it has hyper armor, infinite poise on everything. Like unstance breakable thing, like Millennia. Because it seems like to have been very consistent so far in like the amount of hits I need to do within a time frame. So far this boss is looking better than Millennia. Honestly. It's just a little rough. Okay, right. Obviously. Maybe this is one of those moments where I need to go out and then get back. Right? I honestly thought that this area would just be something I could just go into. So maybe I do need to go out, right? Like, you can't exactly, like, tell what a boss is like. Alright. Right. Because this seems like... Then after you beat her, yeah, it goes up here. And then that's a new area. So I technically shouldn't even actually be here, technically. I could be here, but I should go out and explore some more. That's what I think. That's what my analysis comes to. And then we'll be back to that. Alright, we're back in the mine. You! I have beef with you. Okay. Okay, is the only thing I can say. Oh, hello there, game. Whoa. The game is cooking itself. Okay, I guess it just takes a while to drink a physic flask. You know what? I don't feel much stronger. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I don't feel much stronger. Those Erdtree blizzings, they don't make me feel much stronger. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Got a dastardly plan, but I don't care. Oh, fuck. Fuck. That one's tough to dodge. I still don't really know. Anyways, we'll wax this girl. This... Oh. Take this! Wah! Fuck you. Go kill yourself. What? Okay, well that was just a poor dodge from my standpoint. Okay, I fucking knew something was gonna happen. Okay, 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 I see. Maybe I should go to another place, you know. Maybe I should, but I'm gonna keep going. You know, I don't know why? Because I'm not a quitter. Although it is pretty intense. Like, right, I don't even necessarily want to complain about how much damage she does, right? Because nothing she does is like two-shotting me even. Right? Like, none of it is doing that. And then it's like, okay, well, it's a bunch of multi-hits. Of course it doesn't... But like, I can dodge that. Get fucked, idiot. Okay, well, I already wasted that. Okay, more extent. Okay. And what in the fuck? Okay, what is this? This boss is too extreme. Like, okay, like, see, even when I see that, right, the only thing I can think is, holy fuck, this boss is extreme. Like, I'm not thinking it's unfair because I can see how I'm supposed to dodge things. I can also see that it's clearly, like, made so that, like, it isn't necessarily, like, it's obviously, like, better than me, right? And then that's how you would usually, you know, do something against it. So, now I will beat this. It's gonna be time to log in, and I'm gonna need to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Right. So, at long ranges, I'm gonna need to check out what type of moves they are, and then figure out what their weaknesses are. Okay, so going into mid-range kind of makes that sideways move. Okay, that has a lot more range than I would have liked it to have. Okay. Okay, that move can be punished. That is a move that I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna get punished by it always. How did that hit? Or rather, how did that miss? That is a question. Okay, so that was pretty nice of me, that thing I did there. That would have been a move that I could hit. Okay. Okay, fuck. Alright, then I'm gonna... Okay, well, second phase time. Okay. Okay, blast. Okay, well. I thought I could, like, slightly greet that, but, yeah. I'm already starting to sweat a bit. That's annoying. The classic sweat. It's coming in right now. So apparently so far, like, right, there's one move she has that is completely unreactable. That's very close range. And so I'm gonna need to figure out a way to get behind that. I'm gonna assume that I need to jump to her left, but I can't because my jump attack will have the like that, right? And it's still like it kind of like it zooms in on the opponent still, so I can't really like micro space. Right, because then I would have to do that. Because then that would be able to hit instead of like a heavy attack. Hold on a minute. Okay, I didn't. Okay, dude. Okay. Like, I'm thinking that maybe my, maybe it could be that my light roll is actually being detrimental. Although there are some attacks where I'm like, okay, I'm definitely living that because of light roll. But there are also a lot of times where my punishment opportunities were reduced because I had light roll. Alright, so like all of the like... Whoa, 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 okay. That lag just happened there. Okay, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Ah, Shaman. Sure, whatever. Oof. Lack of reach is really hurting. Hold on a second. This is... Oh! Oh! Okay, I really need to like focus in and try to tell what moves are what and all that, because they're a little bit all the same-ish, right? But they definitely have stances and all that that they start from, and then they have specific combo paths and all that. But yeah, one of the things that I've actually, you know, because my view of what is fair and unfair and all that, for like a skill issue or whatever, has really been like twisted around by Malenia, you know, in the sense that Malenia was so unfair that it like highlighted to me what the point of actually being unfair is, right? Or rather, when is something actually fair? Because like so far, right, this fight is somewhat actually harder than Malenia, because Malenia is a bunch of artificial difficulty. But for this one, it's like a good way to like distinguish the two is that this one is very honest, right? It's honesty vs dishonesty. Because everything this character does, like you can see and tell what it is that, or rather, what, like, on a first viewing, what the, you know, counter to it would be. But then, you know, of course, the difficulty is figuring out when you should do it and how, and then keeping up with the boss, right? Right, that's the difficulty of this one. It's all the attacks this boss has are like very honest. It's just a lot, right? It's a lot. And that's maybe what the one critique that I maybe would give is that I can't quite tell if that maybe this is a little too extreme. like it's extreme, right? That's like the thing you would talk about with the difficulty of this. But in terms of like actual like game design and all that, you would be like, okay, I guess, you know, it's like, in terms of the actual game design, all of this seems like pretty fine so far, right? Like, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. And that's like it's a lot. Like all of it, all she does right here, that like it's all honest. The information you can gather from it and like how you're supposed to beat it, it comes from it, right? And then there's also like the light blue and all that stuff. Like it shines when it does that, right? Like I can tell what the attacks are and all that. It's just keeping up with it, and of course, you know, there's the fact that I'm speaking while this is happening. So I'm definitely somewhat nerfed on it. Right? So that's obviously, you know, a point in it, rather, you know, thing with it. But that's the difference, right? Is that it's honesty, right? Like when Malenia has a bunch of mechanics like unstance breakable hyper armor, it's super dishonest because it isn't just hyper armor like she just gets randomly in you know, some attacks and all that, where you can't even tell when the hyper armor starts and when it doesn't. It's also, you know, the fact that it's unstance breakable, which is unlike the rest of the game, right? Because the rest of the game is also a context. And this boss is a clear example of something that I would hope that it that it follows the rules of the game. Fuck. I'm fucking up. Like, I would hope that it follows the rules of the game and it isn't something like where yeah, that was my death. I shouldn't have done that. Where it's like, how should I say it? Like, it isn't like a case where attack type 3 attacks that, you know, are colossal weapons, they are able to stagger this enemy, but then it shows that it has like super hyper armor, whatever, like with Malenia. But that would be for the case of like colossal greatswords, right? And then I would of course say that would be bad game design. Okay, so after that, there certainly is time. I need to figure out when the fuck. Okay, so this boss is capable of like right, so that super long wind up to the stab. Oh, you can just walk. Okay, so that has a secondary, yeah. Now I need to figure that out more, right? Until like my body like memorizes that. Oh, I didn't mean to press that button. Like I was trying to dodge, but then somehow my finger like went in and touched like the absolute edge of my right bumper, like shoulder button. Absolutely unfortunate. I'm not really using the double hits on my blade. It's more like a bunch of... Maybe I should stop trying to do that, right? Because I'm not really getting like the critical hits as much as I would want. Right. Okay. Right, yeah, and that also gives a lot more damage, right? The roll attack is sus. Although I think that maybe like for that one specific like... Like that specific attack that she does, I know that it isn't really like Oh, okay, right. When she does that, just assume that it's gonna probably hit. Oh wait. Okay, I'm stupid. Right. Of course, I'm actually stupid. They're absolutely, of course, they were able to poise break. Fucking, that's like the thing Colossal Swords do. Okay, I've been nerfing myself on this. Okay, she's right. Okay, so you can get a lot of big hits in there. Okay, hold on a second. I think I'm cooking. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I might be cooking. Okay, that's... So the fire is like... Okay, and then this is like... Okay, yeah, that's jumpable. When I saw that earlier, I was wondering if you even had time to jump with that. Okay. Okay, that was really... Okay, that was really bad. Okay, I can do that. No! Oh! Oh! Oh. Okay, hold on a second. Dodge that. Okay. Oh fuck, I didn't dodge that. Oh fuck, that would have been an opportunity. Hold on a second. I might be cooking. I think I'm cooking. Wait a minute. Did everything click while I was actually like fighting this? Hold on a second. Hold on. You're cooked. You're so done for. You're so done for. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're so done for. Cooked! I'm stupid. I'm fucking stupid. Like, I forgot that you could actually just do these, because that's what you do with colossal weapons, right? You dual wield them and all that. And I was like, fuck. Man, I guess I was nerfing myself. I'm too honest, what can I say? I'm simply put too honest. Anyways, Dex, sex. And so anyways, what I was gonna say was that a lesson in fairness and balance, right, is that all of the bosses, they're very unbalanced, right? Like, that's the point. Like, even that boss, like, as overtuned as it is it's very unbalanced. In the sense that it has more better abilities than you. Like, I'm gonna assume that's one of the things that people say, because that's what they said about Elden Ring when it first came out, is that the bosses are so much better than you, and you just don't have the tools to deal with them. And that's, also the thing you would say for Melania. But the reality is, that's actually the truth for Melania in a weird sense. Like, when it comes to fighting her honestly. Like, fighting her dishonestly, with dealing with her dishonest attacks, that you absolutely have the tools for in the game. Like, that's absolutely the case. Like, things like throwing ice pots or whatever random nonsense, like messing with her tracking on when, she does her waterfowl attack and all that stuff. That's dealing with her dishonesty by dishonest means. Like, they're not inherently, intuitive things to do and all that stuff. With this boss, it's all intuitive and all that. It's just a question of, but how? Like, the same thing with Malekith. Although with Malekith, like, that would be a question, with the Destined Death attack, like, also ball of, like, slashes and all that. That's more so a case of the animation and hitboxes not really being equivalent to how it should be in, like, game design. I'm sure that the hitbox is one-to-one with where the animation is, but that's typically not how you do it in game design. Just because you can't be sure that players will actually understand it as them being hit, like when they reach the outer layer of that animation. So yeah, like this boss, right? It has a ton of attacks and all that stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with, but it is ultimately honest. And that's what makes it, at least in my eyes, good so far. Like, when I get to my strength build or whatever, excuse me, then I'm sure that I will be able to find, like, problems with it, right? Because I already only played it with one, thing, and I went out of my way to go get other things and all that. Like, but then again, my build is, like, very honest, it's very honest build. But then again, I also played dumb because I didn't, for some reason, my brain didn't connect the possibility that this would have actual poise breaking, abilities, even though it totally does. So that's my fault. That's me being dumb, right? But that also means, right, that I could have beaten this, like, when I initially came here. I absolutely believe that I could have beaten it if I came here initially, because I had a decent amount of flasks on me and all that. So I could have beaten it. That's just what it is. Like, upon realizing that I was missing out on damage because I didn't do this, or, like, doing this, right? But yeah, there was a bunch of opportunities for me to deal damage and all that. And I'm sure this is fine with medium load too, because while there were some attacks where I definitely felt that it was easier to dodge now that I had light roll, and I was, like, looking at the distance between my dodges and her attacks, I could definitely see and sense that I maybe would have been hit in some of those attacks if I had medium roll. But there was also a bunch of opportunities where medium roll would have made counterattacks more better. Like, they would have been better counterattacks and all that stuff. So I'm sure the boss is fine with medium roll, right? Now, again with Melania and this being a case of honesty vs dishonesty, right? Like, the boss is just a lot, and I'm sure that maybe possibly there will be more of that in this game. Hopefully. I am hoping so badly that there are more bosses of this, and not bosses like Melania or the dancing beast, whatever. Because the dancing beast was a classic case of camera fuckery in this game, like the camera not being good, and the bosses just not being designed with like lock on, or just even lock on off in mind. Like they're just not designed with that. Like they're visually and aesthetically designed first, and then gameplay designed second. This boss was actually kind of nice. I enjoyed this. Right. I enjoyed this, and maybe it can even be like seen from, or rather heard from what I was saying as I was beating the boss and all that, is that it was kind of hard for me to get flustered, but that's more so because of my game design brain, right? Like with how I process these things and how I've come to learn like when something is actually fair, because I can totally see it for myself that people are being like, that boss is unfair, right? But there's also a part to it that you have to remember, that, and that's tilt, like being a little angry, being a little high strung, being frustrated. Frustration is fine, right? But it's just not the best means of like, figuring out if something is fair or unfair, right? Because you can get flustered by even like the smallest bit of something not going your way, right? And that's why I feel like even Melania fans, right, when they get defensive about the boss and all that, because it's a fair point to make that someone being like angry at the boss and all that and calling it bad and all that and the fight bad and all that, it could just be skill issue, right? Like that's what it could be. But some things aren't. But you can, in a sense, you can call anything a skill issue, and that's when we have to go back and think about, then where do we put the line? Where do we put the line in the sand for like fair difficulty? Like where do we do that? And the point where we put the line, at least where we should put the line, is in terms of like game design, like honesty, like dishonesty and all that. Because another example that I would actually put is for a good lesson in subjectivity vs objectivity. When it comes to Mark, right? I'm not gonna talk about like the one attack, he has like the phase shift attack. I'm not gonna talk about that as like a point against Mark. I'm gonna talk about something where I don't personally have a problem with it subjectively, but a friend of mine brought up the very fair point, for why he was annoyed by the boss, which we had a dialogue about, where I had to explain some things about the mechanics of the boss that would simply be skill issues, but also that there are some things, like, or rather, one thing that he brought up that was actually a case of a non-skill issue, as we would call it. In the sense that you could technically call it a skill issue if you wanted to, but ultimately it gets so ridiculous as a skill issue that you have to call it a genetic issue instead. And at that point it becomes a little bit more dubious, right? Because that's the whole point of people like complaining about difficulty in general and all that. But we also want to preserve difficulty because we want, the difficulty for a specific type of engagement with the game, because that's what or rather, that's what I've surmised is like the case. It's we want to be forced to engage with the game in a certain way, like, right? Like that's why we, or at least that's why I'm gonna assume that most of us like are for difficulty in video games and all that as like the base design level, right? Because you also have to think about, right? Like, for Morg, right, he has the blood attack where he flows blood and it goes on the ground and then it bleeds you and also deals fire damage to you over time when you're sitting on the blood. I can tell where the blood is and all that stuff. And the reason that I would argue it's a skill issue to not be able to deal with the blood is that you can remember the blood, because the blood comes from Morg. It doesn't spawn behind you like lightning from 46 or something like that, or like the Lanciax dragons and all that stuff. The red lightning dragon, ancient dragons. It doesn't spawn behind you or anything like that while your camera is focused on the monster or while you're looking at the monster. the blood comes from Mog. Like, that's very, you know, honest of Mog, that the blood comes from him, and then you simply have to remember where it is, because it has the same arcs and all that sort of stuff. Even when it gets really complicated in the second phase, where a lot of his attacks, you know, send out blood and all that stuff, it still is honest and all that stuff. But what a friend of mine made for it being unfair was that he couldn't tell where the blood actually was. And that's a fair point. And then it's like, but if I can tell where it is and he can't, why is that? Is that just not a skill issue? Well, no, because in visual design we have this thing where we need to you know, contrast important things with other things, so you understand what is important. And the fire has a you know, red and orange glow to it, which is the same as the arena. Like, even if it's like slightly different and all that, and it has its animations and all that stuff, where you could technically, you know, tell what it is, there is a margin of like logistical error where you can like say that it is possible for some people to just not be able to catch on to that. Like, not even a skill issue, they just are incapable of catching on to that. And that makes it a problem. Like, that makes it an objective design problem. Because, again, with how I would define problems and flaws and all that, is, would you be able to change this flaw without taking away, like, the engagement that it gives? And the engagement that Mox, like Blood on the Ground, gives is that it requires you to move around the arena and all that stuff, and move around the blood and all that stuff. It requires some observational and memorizational power from you, and that, you know, contrasts with how slow a lot of Mog's attacks are. And so that kind of works together as like a skill issue and a sort of cool engagement with the boss in what skills are tested from you. But is that necessarily like the case with the blood being the same, you know, coloring as the rest of the arena and all that? Did that need to be? Would that be lessened in difficulty if the blood wasn't the same like color as the arena and all that stuff? And the answer I would hopefully come to, just because I'm saying hopefully because I'm not quite sure, the answer that would probably be the case is no. It would probably still be fine if you change the color of like the blood attacks or the arena itself to something different, so that there's a contrast between where and what the blood fire is, like just as a point. So like that's something that we would make as a point for saying that actually Mog is kind of poorly designed. And then there's another point, which is that the AI of Mog well, it's not necessarily like the case, right, where there's a situation where Mog will stay in the blood, like he will spawn a lot of blood all around him, and then it will just stay there, right? That's a situation that my friend apparently went up in. And then, you know, the answer is, of course, to bait him out of it. But what if the AI just ends up still standing there? Because there isn't anything in the game that actually prevents AIs from like spamming attacks, like technically. It's of course they are, you know, range dependent for when they do certain attacks and all that stuff. But at the same time, there isn't a whole lot like preventing them from doing certain moves over and over again. And then that creates an engagement type that's pretty boring, like where you're sitting around like waiting and all that stuff. Like waiting for the boss to like actually do something that'll actually affect you and all that stuff. It's part of the reason why like Malenia is like so garbage. It's like the high bar armor that just can't be stance broken from, you know, the point where anything could normally poise break her, which comes up in a lot of her attacks, like most of her attacks, to like ridiculous degrees, and you can't even tell what it is. Like the life steal on top of that, and then, you know, a second phase, like after like the health drops down, which is like, you know, like the lifesteal and that isn't really all that big of a deal, but it's like you know, compound like problems on top of each other. And then, you know, the waterfowl, which is pretty much unreactable, like if you do a jump attack in to like attack her. But, you know, that all of that comes together with a very, very extremely passive AI, and all that sort of stuff, and you have the most boring engagement possible, like for a boss. As like what is optimal to fight them in. You know, assuming you aren't understanding like the dishonest ways you can go around like the boss, and effectively like not engage with the boss, right? That's why again we regard a lot of magic as cheese, because you don't have to engage with the boss's like moves the same way that a melee character would have to. Which is of course a problem up to the game to fix, right? It's like their problem to like fix the design of the bosses and all that stuff. But yeah, like Mog is like a case where like there is a problem like objectively like with how the color of the blood is and all that stuff. But I don't personally have that. But I would still call it a problem because that's it, like because of the the reasons that I already stated. And so going back to like the Melania versus Relana like boss fight, we can kind of like see like the case point where let me see. Okay, so that's like great swords with int and faith, neat, and twin moves, repeatedly strikes the ground. Well, that's neat. So that's cool. Moon and fire stance, that's neat. Like right, Relana is like like so far from what I saw, Relana is honest. Again, just to reiterate, everything about Relana makes sense. It makes sense why you get hit and all that stuff, and even like the unreactable attack she has from pretty much neutral stance, like the uppercut she has. That thing is like from neutral and all that stuff, but she isn't as passive as Melania. And another thing is that there would probably be a way to like get around, or rather, that attack is like very close range for doing it and all that stuff. So you have more opportunities to bait out attacks that you can actually deal with Relana. Which is neat. I like that. But again, maybe I need some more experience with the boss, like to tell if there comes a point where it breaks, right? Because again, like that could be the case scenario where she gets poise broken by tier 3 attacks like colossal weapons, but she then has infinite hyper armor and unstance breakability, like or something like Melania. That could be a case. That could be a thing, but it isn't. And again, Relana is just a lot. But that's like the main like critique that I would be able to give her, is she is a lot. I wouldn't be able to critique that she's that difficult, like necessarily, because the difficulty is honest. And that, I think, will be what, finishes up this, episode. Like these 4 recordings is this discussion to have. I was actually hoping that I was gonna sit there for a little longer to talk about other things, but it seems like that's not really the case now, is it? So yeah, I think that's just gonna be where we're gonna end it for the secondary part. And so next time we won't go out here. We will instead go. No, I think that's still like kind of late or whatever. I think we'll go past. Excuse you. The soda is getting to me. We'll go past Relana, and then we will, get back into it. So yeah, that was my case for the Virgin Melania boss fight, relying on artificial difficulty and dishonesty, vs the Stacy, the Giga Stacy Relana boss fight, relying on raw fundamentals and honesty. So there you go. That's my argument.